Hi guys, this is me, the Boss Gamer, and today I bring you another Skyrim Special Edition video guide. This will be like tutorial guide video, so showing you how to install of course over 300 mods or 250 mods if you have, because many of you ask me for tutorial. It is really, guys, it is really simple, straightforward how to install these most of these mods, but there is some of the mods you need a little bit tutorial for it, but I don't think so. Most of these mods are really easy to install. All you need to just read the mod description for it and you will be fine. I mean, all you have to do, just read the requirements, the mod requirements and mod description. It is so simple and so easy. Now let's start with this tutorial, guys. And another thing I want to mention before I start this tutorial is I see many people asking me for weapon mods, for armor mod. In previous video I made showcase over 300 mods, I think. So many people asking me in that video comment says, what is that armor mod, what is weapon mod, with everything, guys, in the description. I put everything in the description. If you ask me again, what is the name of the mod armor, what is the name of the weapon armor mod, or any other mods, it will be all in the description. Next time if you ask me, I will not answer you, I will not just leave a comment or anything like that, because I already put everything in the description. Now, as in this video and this tutorial I make, also all the links and everything will be in the description. If you ask me about anything, if the link doesn't work, yeah, I'm going to update the link. If ask me what type of this mod is, or you ask me where the mod is, what the name of the mod, I'm not going to answer you, because I'm going to leave every single thing in the description below the video. So yeah, let's start with this tutorial, and I hope you learn everything you want to learn. So yeah, first mods you want to download is let me just see. You want to download EMB, this Road EMB. It is really good EMB mod. I did use it for a long time ago. It does have really good lighting and visuals and colors like that. Now, why do I choose this Road? Because this supports to every single mod weathers in the Nexus, basically. It is supports for dormant weather, net weathers, if you have obsidian weather, if you rustic, or maybe you don't have any weather mod, you play in plain vanilla game, so you have for vanilla, and if you have like vivid weathers, you can download it for vivid weather. It's so simple and easy, guys. Just click down. I already downloaded, but make sure you download for that weather you have. Let's say if you have like rustic weather, you download it for rustic weather. If you don't have any weather, you have vanilla weather like that, you download for this one, vanilla weathers. If you have like obsidian weather, download for obsidian. Do not make that mistake. Make sure what type of weather mod you have, download for that one. But the rest of that is easy to install. I'm going to show you how. Second thing is the requirements is, like I said, guys, read the description and requirement of the mod. Requirements is you need EMB series binary. Now you need this, without that your EMB will not work. So this is offsite of Nexus. So you click that, will take you to here, to this one, this website. So where it is, I think yeah, I already opened this one. Let me just, there it is. I'm going to leave the link of this this website also in the description. Do not ask me where for EMB binary is, because everything will be in the description. If you ask me where this website is, I'm not going to answer you guys. So yeah, there it is. Just download this latest version here, just for it is SE, so EMB series. This is 3.70. you need above 3.70 or 60 and above to this EMB to work with the Skyrim Special Edition. So just download this to your desktop and close everything else. So I don't know these. Now let me explain about other things. First mod you need is this SSE Engine Fixes. Now this is most important mod I mean, this is basically fix a lot of problems with SKSC 64 basic fixes the game engine and the plugins also. Does fix a lot of problems like I know crashes, like plugins issues. If you have too many plugins, it does affect your frame rate and things like that. And also read the description. Now, the requirements of the mods, it does need SKSC 46, and now I'm going to show you guys. Now this part 1 you install it through your Nexus Mod Manager. I do use Nexus Mod Manager. As you see, I'm like more like old school using this Nexus Mod Manager. If you use Vortex, go ahead, use Vortex. I don't use Vortex because it causes a lot of problems for me, and some of the mod doesn't install correctly and things like that. So if you're using Vortex, it's up to you. I'm using Nexus Mod Manager, but all mods are basically using same process. You install it through Nexus Mod Manager, Vortex, or through Mod Organizer. Now I do have Mod Organizer. So what I did with the Mod Organizer is I install all my mods through Nexus Mod Manager. Then I manage all my mods through Mod Organizer too. Now I'm going to show you this later, but first let's install these mods. So yeah, now you just install this mod through Nexus Mod Manager. Doesn't need anything, just activate it, download and activate, so easy. Now for this one, part 2, you need to download manually, so I'm going to show you how to do. Just download it manually. I already downloaded. I'm not going to download it again, but you have to download it manually. Now another mod you need is called DLL Plugin Loader. This is the most important mod basically. Now this is not ESP, this is DLL Plugin Loader. This basically use like mini mod, basically like let's see, I don't remember any of the mods name, but let me just, yeah, it does now raise this basically FileAccess interface. Let's use it, and let's see, yeah, this matter of time does use this one. Also this customizable camera does use it. Customizable UI replacer does use this mod. A lot of mod does use Sky UI and things like that. This is basically like a script loader for your game uses. So you need to download this first. Now this you have to download it manually in the game. You cannot download through Nexus Manager or Vortex. Just go to description, read requirements. What does need? It needs SSE Fixes and does need NetScript framework. Now NetScript framework is really good mod. I mean, if your game crashes, you will just dump the log text file. Tells you which mod is crashing and the ID of the mod and things like that. So I'm going to explain that later when I have everything. So go ahead and download this. I already downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again. Also, you need this mod. This I don't know the name of the mod, but so you need this one called Undefined Patch Compendium or something like that. So you want to download this one mod. You can download through Nexus Mod Manager manually, but do not activate this mod when you download it. You make sure you download all these mods in my mod list first. Download all the mod list, then activate this, because this will give you all the patches for your other mods. And you need something called NetScript framework. This is really important mod. If you want to use like immersive first person view or something like that, this is really good. And also does tell you when your game crashes, they basically tell you what type of mods and what's causing the crash. This is really great. Also, you need this FileAccess interface for Skyrim and scripts. They called FISSES or something like that. So this mod is really great. This basically changing the HUD of your game, like custom HUD, like I'm showing in my previous video. I'm going to leave the previous video in the description below the video. Check it out, guys. So this will give you custom like HUD in the game. Basically this is like a script. This doesn't give you any custom, but this is like a script. Also you need this PapyrusUtil. This is also scripting utility. This basically makes like add item menu doesn't make add item menu works with this, without it will not work, and also does affect other things in the game. And this is called race. Now race compatibility is really good because you can play as a custom race, you can play as a vampire, you can play as any other custom race, like custom race mods you can download. This will work without this your game will crash, trust me. And last one you need is SSE Fixes. Now all these mods I mentioned here will be in the description below the video, so do not ask me where the links is in the description, guys. So read my description. You see it does need DLL plugins. If you install one of these mods, it doesn't meet any requirements, your game will crash. Make sure you have read it. It's so simple, guys. All you need, just look in the description, read the description, how to install, the problems, everything. It will now this will fix a lot of things in the game. Now I already installed all these, so I'm going to show you next process how to install these mods in your game. Let me just close this one, and just you need 7-zip, so I'm going to leave the 7-zip in the description also. Yeah, just extract the files in your desktop. Now you need to open your game. You open your game folder. There it is, the this PC games Steam apps Common Special Edition, Skyrim Special Edition. Or you can just go to your computer here, then go to your PC. Now I have two separate drive, local disk C, and I have, because you want to have two separate. If you're playing in local C, sometimes Windows 10 security and like antivirus doesn't allow you to access some files in the game, so could have this problem. Like that, I have another hard drive in my game, so this one hard disk is saving all my games, all my mods, have less security like antivirus or something interfering with this, so we can access any other mods or any other scripts, things like that, much easier in here. So go to your Steam, this is manual now, Steam apps Common, find your game Skyrim Special Edition. You can do it through your Nexus mod manager, or you can do it manually like that, so it's simple. Now how to install these mods. First mod you want to go to install is SSE. Now I already installed, I'm not going to install these, but I'm going to show you how. You need these mods first, all of them, like that. Just drag and drop like that too. I'm not going to do it because I already updated my SSE, but drag and drop in your Skyrim Special Edition folder like that. And when you did that, data, just when you see, do not install the data. If you do like this, it will work. Yes, SSE will work. But the problem is, what? Need argument. Okay, it will work, but unfortunately, your game basically, let's say later on you want to remove all the files from old SSE, you cannot do that, because if you do it like that, you have to reinstall your game again, and that could be really painful to do. So I'm going to install this data folder through Nexus Mod Manager. So all you have to do is just right click, 7-zip this one, add to archive. You can call it whatever you want. I'm gonna go call it SSE. Let me just type here for a second. SSE, no space, 64. You can write the version as version 12, I think. 12B. You can name it whatever you want, just hit OK, and it will, there it is. You have SSE. Now this you going to load, you can just, if you have through Vortex or through that, just go, and I'm using this, just go desktop, find where it is. Or another way you can do it is just drag and drop like that. You do just like that and drop it there. I'm not going to do it because I already installed it. So drag and drop, then install it through your Nexus Mod Manager or through Vertex. It's much easier to do that this way. So yeah, because later on you want to, let's say, remove SKSE, or you want to update SKSE, you can just uninstall the data folder and just go here and just remove these. Just do like that, and remove all of them. Just hit and delete, or just drag and drop and hit yes to replace all the files. And it's so easy, guys. And that's it. This is how you do it. Now for this one, just send to desktop. For this one, this loader, you want to send it to desktop. You want to just do this. If you now send it to desktop, if you want to run directly through this, or like me, I'm do it through mod organizers. Now I launch my game through mod organizer, but if you don't have mod organizer, you can launch it like that. Just send it to desktop here. What I've done, send it here like that, and you can run your game through this one. So this is the first step. Now second step I'm going to show you. If you finished uninstall that, then open your game directory file here. Next step, you're going to install this DLL plugin. Yes, you're going to install this one. Now when you're going to install this, first read this, go read me text it, read this. Now here we're going to tell you, it says rename this DLL. You have to rename it to this one. You have to put under after the 64, you put like underscore line like this. I already did this, so let me show you here. Now you're gonna have two of them. This is the original one. You want to put line under it. After 64, you put this line under it like that. Just hit rename, and you don't want to change anything. You want to just do like this, you see, like that. You just put underline and hit OK, and that's it. Then when you did this, open this one and do like this, you see, just drag there or copy and paste, whatever you want to do it this way, and that's it. Now you have DLL Plugin Loader installed in your game. Do not delete this one, the original one. Do not delete. Just put like underline like that. Just after 64, put this like a small line there, and that's it. Do not delete this. If you delete, your game will not run. Make sure you just put like a line under after 64, then hit OK. Then when you're done, just drag and drop the modified one here. That's it. You installed the plugin loader right now, DLL plugin loader. Now as second mod you want to download is part 2. Now this is easy for part 2. All you have to do, just do like this and drop it there. That's it. Or copy and paste. You can just drag it, drop like that. For this one, drag it there, and that's it. You're done with this engine fixes. And that's it for now. As for EMB binaries, same thing. Go to wrapper version, open it. You need only 2 DLL files. You don't need all of them. Do not install all of them or your game will crash. This is for something else. This is not for you. So just select this D3D11 DLL and this D3 compiler 46. You need these two only. Then just drag and drop there. That's it. So simple. Or copy paste, whatever you want to do it. That's it. Do not install anything else. You need this 1146, these 2 DLL files. You don't need anything else. You need only these two. This is called application extension. You need all these two. Make sure you don't install anything else. Now the final thing is EMB. You want to install the EMB. Open it. And as for EMB, if you have enhanced lighting for EMB, or you have enhanced, now if you have realistic lighting overhaul mod installed for your game, use this one. If you have enhanced light and effects, use this one. If you have this mod called enhanced lighting for ENB, use this one. Make sure which one you have. Now I do have this one, enhanced light and effect mod, installed in my Nexus Mod Manager. So I'm going to install this mod. So go here, open it, and you can read and license. This is not important, just open it again and drag and drop, or copy and paste, whatever you want to do it. So this is how you install that. That's it. Now you have ENB running in your game. Now your game is ready and running. Now the rest of these mods are easy to install, guys. Now you can just go to my mod list and install every single mod you want. It's fairly so simple. As for these 3 mods, HTT framework and HTT high heels and HTT physics. Now these, I'm going to leave the link of these 3 mods in my in the description below the video. I'm going to leave this direct link, so you don't have to create an account or anything like that. You just go there and download it through, I think, Mediafire website is much better than you could just go to Chinese Asian website. You have to create an account and like that. You don't need it, so I'm going to give you the direct link for this website. Sorry, for this download link, so you can download it much easier. You don't need to create any account or anything like that. Now when Bethesda tried to update the game to 60, I think when the Bethesda tried to update the game for Creation Club, then I'm going to update these links too. Now this for latest version 1.562. When they update, it could be 1.567 or sorry, 65 or 68 or something like that. So I'm going to update the links when they update it again. So yeah, don't worry about these 3 mods. So I'm going to leave these 3 mods in the description below the video. All you have to do is just download them, install them through Nexus Mod Manager or through there. Now which one you're going to install first? You're going to install first framework, then install second one, you want to install physics. Then after that HTT high heels. First you want to install framework, then physics, then this one, the middle one. First framework, second one you want to install SSE physics, then third one is high heels. It's much easier, guys. So there it is. So this is my SKSC 2.12 version. You install it directly like that. You don't need anything else. Now the rest of these mods is much easier to install. Now this mod, like I showed you here previously, where it is, let me close this, I don't need this anymore. Oh, yeah, this one. This for patches, for your game patches. This one you want to install last. When you have every single mod installed in your game, then run this mod, then install this mod. You get to just download. You just head through your Nexus Manager through Vertex, download, but do not activate this mod yet. Just do not install this mod. You can download through Magnet, but do not activate it. You know, don't activate this mod. You want to activate this mod when you have every single mod installed in your game. Then activate this mod. Then install the mod. Now this is basically automatically will detect any mods you have and will give them a patch. Let me show you how. I'm going to reinstall this mod. I hope my Nexus Mod Manager doesn't crash. Sometimes it does crash because it's really old mod manager. So if you want to use a Nexus Mod Manager, I'm going to leave the link of this. I think they call it no, this is not supported by original mod author. It's supported by someone else, I think, in the GitHub website or something like that. So I'm going to leave the link of the description if you want to use Nexus Mod Manager. I do recommend using Nexus Mod Manager. It's much easier, much better, and have less problems than Vortex, I think. So this is the patches. Let me just expand this a little bit here. Now this is for unofficial patch. Now see, guys, I don't use unofficial patch. If you use unofficial patch, you're going to see all this, but it will be checked. All this small box will be like checked. So yeah, if checked, do not uncheck them because this is one installed. So I don't use unofficial patch because unofficial patch make my game basically crashes, and yeah, it doesn't work very great for me. So I don't have an official patch. So if you use an official patch, make sure some of them will be, this automatically will check for you if you have any games and need patches. I don't have any of these basically. You see, the patch for Deadly Spells Impact and patch for Restic Soul Gems. I do have these two match. It will automatically find these and automatically patch for them. So we don't need to, oh, I don't know how to patch this. Don't worry. This basically this unified automated self-installing patch, as you see, self-installing patch, because it will automatically detect what mod you have. It will patch it for you. You don't need anything like that. I said why I said install this or activate this mod at the end, at the last. Don't activate this patch in the first. We install all the mods, then install or activate this mod after you install all the mods you have in your Nexus Mod Manager or Vortex or your mod organizer too. As you see in here, guys, it already detected I have 2 mods need patches automatically. I didn't do anything. Then it will activate. Just wait for it. There it is activated. I think this is everything in here. So yeah.